I said it before and I will say it again. I love spring. It is my absolute favorite season. All the blooms, all the pretty colors, the pastels, and it's getting warmer, the days are getting longer. Trees, when they're full of blooms, I think there's nothing more pretty. And then when the wind washes through them and all the little flower petals float around, it's mesmerizing, it's beautiful, and I love it so much. There's nothing that compares to the feeling that I get in spring. It's giving me life, it's bringing me back to life. And today I want to share with you some activities that I love to do in spring that inspire me, make me enjoy spring even more. So let's get into it. One thing I really started to enjoy is painting my own mugs. Last year in spring, I started my mug collection, my seasonal mug collection. So I wanted to drink my morning coffee or my tea out of cups that represent the feeling or the vibe of the season. So last year I started a collection with some spring and summery flower mugs. And then last year in autumn I bought a kit to paint on Halloween shaped mugs, and I still had some paint left from that. So I thought, why not paint some more mugs? So that's what I did.
I see your face in crowded streets, a distant echo, memories sweet. In every laugh, in every sigh, I feel you slipping, passing by. Ooh, yeah. Shadows linger soft and low. Ooh, yeah. Pieces of you I can't let go. Fading memories like whispered dreams, hold on tight but they slip unseen. Colors dim like evening light, lost in time, gone out of sight. I trace the lines where you used to be, a part of you still haunting me. Familiar places, an empty chair, moments we had that disappear. Fading memories like whispered dreams, hold on tight but they slip unseen. Colors dim like evening light, lost in time, gone out of sight. I close my eyes, you feel so near, but open them and you're not here. A love once bright, now soft and gray, fading like the end of day. Fading memories like whispered dreams, hold on tight but they slip unseen. Colors dim like evening light, lost in time, gone out of sight. If I can keep you, hold you still, freeze the moments, bend my will. The tide moves on and shadows fall, leaving echoes, that's all. Fading memories like whispered dreams, hold on tight but they slip unseen. Colors dim.
It's so much fun, I recommend it a lot. And you get some unique and personal pieces, and whenever I drink out of them, it gives me so much joy. Another thing that's essential for every season is baking. But what makes baking more seasonal for me is the flavors. and the shapes and the decorations. Autumn and winter, I love spiced cakes. Apples and pears and all the fruits that we harvest in the fall, they really suit the vibe of the darker seasons. But when it comes to spring, I think of flowers. I think of maybe more sour or fresh taste, like something that wakes me up, like just like nature is waking up. So I'm thinking lemon cakes, which also are perfect for summer, but I think they suit spring as well.
Walking footsteps on the shore, ocean whispered and I implore. Seagulls call, they fly and soar, hand in hand forevermore. Golden sun starts to dip, water glistens, waves they sip. Sand between our toes, a grip in your eyes, the water trip. Holding close, the stars adorn the night. Walking beach with you feels right. Endless love in twilight's light. Shells and rocks, a path we weave, moon's reflection in repeat. Night begins a gentle eve. With you I can just believe. Listening hearts in rhythm beat. Tides in time, no rush or heat. World around us rolls its feet. Moments like these can't be beat. Hold me close, the sky's a sight. Stars will soon adorn the night. Walking beach with you feels right. Endless love in twilight's light.
So lemon cakes and then cookies with unique flavors like lavender. The lavender isn't in season yet, but I had some dried from last year and I ground them up to make lavender lemon cookies, like the combination of lavender and lemon. And it's my first time to make a dessert or something sweet using lavender, and it was really tasty. And I used some new cookie cutters to cut out shapes of, I have no idea what they're called in English. I will insert the name of the flower. And yeah, I tried my best to decorate them to resemble this flower, and I think I succeeded. I'm not a perfect cookie decorator that you see on TikTok and YouTube shorts. At least I see them. But I think they're still really cute and they tasted really delicious as well. I think I want to make more lavender flavored things. I'm feeling adventurous this season. I want to try more flavors, maybe. There are so many edible flowers and they all have distinct tastes that you don't really get as often. Here where I live, we use woodruff in syrups or to flavor drinks, and I just learned that that's a very unique thing to where I live, and not everyone around the world, they don't really use that, and they're confused to find out what woodruff is when they're introduced to that. But I think it tastes good, and every year I collect some to make syrups as well. Oh, a bee! Cute. One thing, of course, I can't miss is reading. Like many others, I love to incorporate some books and stories that feel more aligned to the season. So this time I have a few books that I kept from last year that I didn't finish last year in spring that I still have, but I also have a new one, which is The Honey Witch. And I'm really excited. The cover alone looks so beautiful and so perfect for spring. But the problem why I haven't started with that yet, because that is definitely the next book I'm going to read, is that I'm someone I have to finish a book first before starting a new one. And I'm currently reading a very thick book and I'm about halfway done. So I need to finish that first before I can dive into The Honey Witch. But I'm really excited for that. So that is my spring read for this year. Oh, the sun's coming out. I don't know if that is ruining the lighting now or if it enhances the lighting. I think I need to get in the shade. Essential for spring is starting the garden. So yeah, I went plant shopping. I am a herb collector. I already have a huge collection of herbs, and that collection grew again this year.
There's a little known place on the side of a mountain, with the hidden valley where the redwoods grow. A rocky cliff looking over the ocean.
And these plants needed to have a new home, so I also bought like an herb spiral.
Before calling me back once more, I remember the then trails along the way. There's a feeling, there's a freedom from the start. It's true. Keep the places that we find close to our hearts. They remind us who we are.
There's a secret room up a spiral stairway, where the lavender floats like a song in the air. A quiet glow illuminates the stillness, and I can feel my heart open layer by layer. I've never been there before. One day I've been for sure, but I'm never one to settle or stay. I need to move. There's a feeling, there's a freedom from the start. It's true. We keep the faces that we find close to our hearts. They remind us who we are. Lost between the moments we fall. The song that calls us on. We move in the feeling, in the freedom.
I also started some new seedlings from the seeds, obviously.
We trace the lines that lead us back to the start.
As we move,
There's a meaning in the moments near and far. It's true. We trace the lines that lead us back to the start. They remind us who we are. has been bringing me down for so long now. I'm tired of the fight. That's why I'm trying to wake up with a new mind, new eyes, new way of looking at life. So come on, come on, come on, hey!
Every time I look up into a sea of people reaching out for love,
No, you ain't gonna tell me, got a bigger side in the war. Need a little something more to fill my soul. Get it off my mind, what's been on my mind? Get it off my mind, yeah. And I'm feeling lately like I need a friend. I'm not ready for the world to end. I don't need the answer. Get it off my mind, on my mind. Get it off my mind, get it off my mind, on my mind. Get it off my mind. Get it off my mind, it's been on my mind. Get it off my mind. Tell me, got a bigger side in the war. Need a little something more to fill my soul. Get it off my mind, what's been on my mind. Get it off my mind. Come on.
Two of them, again, are herbs. We also have vegetables. I want to grow broccoli. That worked really well last year. I was surprised because it was my first time to grow vegetables, and the broccoli went really well. Actually, all of my vegetables. I have planted tomatoes, which is too early to start, but we will have tomatoes this year too. Tomatoes, broccoli, I had aubergines or eggplant, and all of them grew really, really well. But I don't have eggplant seeds this year. So far I only started tomato and broccoli and some herbs. But yeah, my pride and joy are my herbs. A lot of them are tea herbs, many medicinal herbs, which is a topic that I'm just really interested in, and I love learning about new herbs, and over the winter always a few of them die, so I had to get some new herbs. Honestly, I'm still not done. There were still a few herbs left that I passed on this time, but are still on my wish list, which is still very long. I don't know where to plant them all, but I will find space. When there's a will, there is a way. So next year, again, I probably will buy some more. One really sad thing for my gardener and plant person heart is that someone killed my elder tree. That was really devastating for me because I gave her a name and she didn't bloom yet since I got her 2 years ago, and she was doing really well this year. She had a lot of new growth, and I think she might have produced her first flowers this year and her first berries as well. But yeah, somebody killed her. And I was devastated because elder trees are my favorite trees. I don't know what it is about them, but I love elderflower syrup. I swear by elderberry juice and syrup for whenever I'm slightly sick. Like if I start coughing or sneezing, I drink some elderberry juice or I have a spoonful of elderberry syrup and I don't get sick. Like the coughing, the sneezing is gone the next day. I don't really get sick. And whenever I am really sick, I'm sick for a shorter period of time when I drink some elderberry juice every day. So I swear by elderberry juice, and I wanted to produce from my own tree because so far I rely on foraging and buying it at the store, but I really wanted my own tree to produce for me. But yeah, somebody killed her. Although I haven't given up hope completely. Maybe she's coming back again, but if not, I bought her a friend. And she's already producing flower buds, so I think I don't have to wait 2 years for her to bloom. She also is a her, and she also has a name. I like to give my plants some names. I think it's part of the fun, and it makes them even more important to me. So yeah, my plants have names, especially my trees. I haven't planted her yet because the weather was a little unsteady. I don't want to plant her when it's raining for obvious reasons, and I don't want to plant her alone, so I have to wait to get the timing right, basically. But if we plant her before I finish editing this vlog, this will be incorporated as well.
Alles gut, dass man nicht umfüllen kann. Braucht man doch alles gut, dass man nicht umfüllen kann.
One thing about me that I think is an integral part of my personality is that I keep a diary, and I'm doing that for every single day for 13 years now. Like almost 15 years ago, I started with a daily diary, and I used to do that with a calendar, a book calendar, where every single date had one dedicated page. And this way it was easy to keep track of everything, and if I didn't have time to write one day, I could just leave this one page empty and I could go back to it when I had time to write down about that day at a later point of time. This year I decided to change that, and I bought a bigger book. I had trouble finding books and notebooks that were thick enough because they don't usually come with 365 pages. So I bought one that is 360 pages. And since it is a bigger size than the calendars were, I hope that I can make up 5 pages so that there's enough space for every single day. And the bigger pages also give me a chance to decorate it, which is the main reason why I didn't want to use a calendar this year, because these small pages, it was really limited space. There was no place for pictures or stickers or decorations, and sometimes not even all the information of a day. Of course, not every day is interesting, and there were days where nothing happened, but there were also a lot of days where it was just packed with memories that I wanted to keep keep, that I wanted to include, so then I had to basically stick in more pages, but it wasn't ideal. And this year I wanted to decorate it more with pictures to just make it more lively, these memories that I'm keeping in this diary. And since this book that I bought was just plain green and not noticeably a diary or dedicated for this year in particular, I decided to decorate it myself. And for some weird reason, I have no idea where this came from, but this year I'm kind of obsessed with sunflowers. So, which you can see by the sunflower pillow that I made in the last video, and I absolutely love it. It is so pretty. I also started crocheting a sunflower cardigan, and I wanted to decorate my diary with a sunflower design, so that this year is kind of my sunflower year.
I wonder if I changed my number, would you wanna know? It's the coldest kind of comfort that we could talk but we don't. We spent summer swimming in a sunset haze, technicolor, crazy how fast it fades. Can't call you up when it's late at night, can't call it love but at least we tried. Can't call you a friend when I'm in my head on a downhill dive. Can't call you cruel for changing your mind, I still can't call it a waste of time. I don't know what to call you if I can't call you mine.
Is it miscommunication? Silence in between. One more awkward conversation where we don't say what we mean. We've been distant, waiting on the ice to break. Can we fix this if we get out of our own way? Can't call you up when it's late at night, can't call it love but at least we tried. Can't call you a friend when I'm in my head on a downhill dive. Can't call you cruel for changing your mind, I still can't call it a waste of time. I don't know what to call you if I can't call you mine. Can't call you up when it's late at night, can't call it love but at least we tried. Can't call you a friend when I'm in my head on a downhill dive. Can't call you cruel for changing your mind, I still can't call it a waste of time. I don't know what to call you if I can't call you mine.
That's another thing. Just decorate your notebook, decorate a diary, make it personal, not just on the inside, but also on the outside. I think this concludes my spring activity inspiration guide. I hope you enjoyed these ideas. Maybe if you don't have a garden to grow plants, maybe you can cultivate some plants, some herbs on your kitchen windowsill or on a balcony. For a lot of herbs, you don't really need a lot of space. You don't need a big garden. And I hope you enjoyed this video. I hope you found some inspiration. So even if you just liked one idea of this video, I would like to know which one. And I would also really like to know what you plan to do to celebrate spring, to enjoy spring, to enjoy this lively energy. And yeah, then I hope to see you in the next video.